Let's move on to NHL. Islanders Lightning East Finals Game 5. Tampa Bay up 3-1. And if Brayden Point was healthy, you would see me on the Tampa Bay Lightning. But he's not healthy. William Dickey says, here's the move. Take Miami, Boston, over 2.8, and Denver plus 7.5. I like that you're on the over 2. And Nilo says, go alternative total under 98.5 for plus money. I want the 100.5. I want the 100. Shantae Hubbard says, love the over 5 goals. We did this in Game 3. The Islanders' backs were against the wall. Brayden Point was hurt. And Brayden Point was back in action until he got hit by Pelech in Game 4. Mr. Gokster says Isles missing a few players too. I understand that. But they're not missing their best players. And I know that Barzal is hurting right now. But when you look at this Lightning team without Brayden Point, and we know without Stammer, I think the Islanders can extend this series. And I don't know if I would play Brayden Point here if he's hurting. Oh, Howard says Nugs under 100.5 team total. What's likelihood of game going into OT? With a 7.5 point spread, oh, Howard, I think it's fine. And William Dickey on that over 2.8.5 Miami Boston. I love that look. I think the Islanders can extend this series. And I think Trotsky can get the most out of them. And I think we're getting decent enough value to take to take the Islanders here. One thing we did is we talked about this lineup with Cirelli as their first line center. And it's not that good. Mr. Rizzo says over 2.5 for Islanders' best play of the day. I don't dislike it. Bleds W says Tampa smells blood in the water. Everyone will step up. I think Brayden Point is hurt. I think he's hurt. And I think the Islanders can extend the series. Sean Moser says, if Point is out, I'm on Trotz in this Islanders team to extend the series. If Point is out. I agree. But I don't want to wait. Because there's already been a move towards the Islanders. And if Brayden Point is announced out, there's going to be a bigger one. I took the -1 line in Game 3, and I'm not going to do that here. Scooty and Ricky Butchell says, how about the over? I think it's going to go over. I don't dislike the over. But without Brayden Point, I don't expect offense from the Lightning. And with the Lightning putting it all on the line, I think offense will be harder to come to. So, Shane Schwader, you were absolutely right. So, in NHL, I am taking the New York Islanders. I'm getting plus 160 at Bet365 to extend the series to a Game 6. And then I will happily go back to the Lightning train if they have a healthy Brayden Point ready to go. And I'm telling you, man, if I'm coaching the Lightning, I give Brayden Point a couple days to get better. Bleds W says, even with Point out, Tampa too strong, they score at will. Islanders can't keep up. I don't know, Bleds. Sean Alex says maybe a sneaky under. This total is at it's still at 5.5, so you know they're thinking under, and it's at -150. So if we go to, they're not giving an alternate. Wow, they're not giving us an alternate total at this point. Wow, very interesting. Oh, here. Sorry, my fault. They are. But they're not giving us a 5. You have to take under 4.5 at plus 180. Mr. Gokster says Stammer is close to returning. I get it. Yeah, minus 155, Mr. Gokster, and they're not giving us a 5. All right, I'm on the New York Islanders at plus 160. Islanders at plus 160. In NHL, we lost our last bet on the Knights, and that was in game 4. We're down 1.16 units on the season. Average line of plus 120. We're 129 and a 151.